Something feels off about this deal. And if you've ever had that gut feeling right before signing something, you need to stop and listen to it, because that instinct might be the only thing standing between you and losing everything. We're talking about real estate scams that have drained ordinary people of their life savings, retirement funds, down payments, years of sacrifice gone in a single wire transfer. The market has always attracted predators. And right now, with inventory low and buyers desperate, the conditions are basically a buffet for fraudsters who know exactly how to exploit urgency. Think of it like a poker table where you don't even know you're playing, and by the time you figure out the game, your chips are already gone. Here's the part that stings. Most victims weren't careless or naive, they were just excited and moving fast, which is exactly the environment these scammers engineer on purpose. The sense of urgency. Another offer is coming in. The seller needs a decision by 5 p.m. is a psychological weapon, not a real deadline. One of the biggest red flags is pressure around wire transfers specifically, because unlike a check or a credit card, a wire is nearly impossible to reverse once it hits the other side. Scammers love wires, the way Vegas loves cash, untraceable, immediate, and final. Watch for deals that seem to materialize out of nowhere with prices suspiciously below market value. Because in real estate, nobody is accidentally leaving $50,000 on the table out of generosity. If the price looks like a gift, someone is about to get robbed, and it's probably you. Unverified sellers or landlords who refuse to meet in person, insist on communicating only by email, or claim to be overseas are performing one of the oldest scripts in the fraud playbook. If they can't hand you a key and stand in a room with you, they almost certainly don't own the room. Title fraud and deed theft are on the rise, and homeowners who've paid off their properties are now being targeted by criminals who forge signatures and secretly transfer ownership. Imagine waking up to discover someone else legally owns your house, because that is happening right now in cities across the country. Always verify the identity of every party involved through your own independently sourced contact information, not the number or email provided in the transaction thread. Because wire fraud often begins with a simple email hack called business email compromise. A scammer slips into a legitimate email chain, swaps in their own wire instructions, and waits for you to send 6 figures to an account you'll never recover. Title companies and real estate attorneys are not optional accessories. They are your structural defense against fraud. And any deal that tries to cut them out or rush past them should make every alarm in your body go off simultaneously. Legitimate sellers don't panic at due diligence. Only fraudsters do. If you're buying an investment property remotely, hire a local inspector you find independently, pull the deed yourself through the county recorder's office, and never wire funds based solely on virtual tours and a charming email chain. The history of real estate is littered with stories of people who bought properties that didn't exist, from sellers who never existed, in markets they never visited. Here's the irony that never gets old. The scams that fool the sharpest people are almost never obviously suspicious on the surface. They're meticulous, professional looking, and emotionally calibrated to feel legitimate. Fraudsters study human psychology the way chess players study openings, and they know that excitement, time pressure, and social proof are the 3 locks they need to pick. The historical lesson from every real estate fraud cycle is not don't invest. It's slow down, verify independently, and never let excitement override process. Position size matters too. Never put more capital into a single unverified deal than you can genuinely afford to lose, because disciplined investing is about protecting your ability to keep playing. At the end of the day, the best fraud protection isn't paranoia, it's a simple checklist. Verify the title, confirm the identity, use a licensed escrow company, and treat any pressure to skip steps as an automatic disqualifier. Discipline, not confidence, is what keeps experienced investors out of trouble. Real estate is still one of the most powerful wealth-building tools available to everyday people. And understanding how predators operate doesn't mean living in fear. It means entering every deal with your eyes fully open and your process fully locked in. The goal is to build something real. And the only way to do that is to refuse to let urgency replace integrity. And if you're ready to start building that real estate wealth the right way, whether through investing, contracting work, or connecting with the right lenders, check out our links in the description below.